So in an effort to continue vlogging, I am here at around 11:30 on Sunday the 24th, sitting at 8 weeks out as of yesterday. The time is flying so fast, I can't even tell you. I feel like I was 12 weeks out just yesterday, and already, half of that is done. So, gotta just do that 2 more times and it's show day. So it's gonna be here like that. I will probably be trying to do a little bit of posing when I get to the gym this afternoon. I have been dealing with some car trouble this weekend. Around Monday of last week, I noticed that when I would make left turns, my car was making this disgusting, sound. I don't even know how to describe it. It was like a screech meets a grind. It was not good. But I had work, and I was like, all right, I have to check into this as soon as I can this weekend, And I've known that I needed to get tires for a while, but I didn't think that that was something so pressing. And, my car has been driving fine, but I just been like any other girl who knows nothing about cars, letting this shit pile. So this weekend I had to take care of that grinding sound. My dad thankfully helped me out with that. He knows a lot about cars, so I'm getting him a gift this afternoon and a little surprise for him helping me out with my cars because, he didn't have to do that. But he inspected the car. It was 100% my brake pads. I got new brake pads installed yesterday, but as my dad is doing my brakes for me, I'm looking at my tires and I'm seeing kind of I guess the treading on the tires is starting to peek through because they're so bald. So we were like, all right, we got to get that done. Go right after you do the brakes, go to the tire shop and, see what they can do to help you out. So I called ahead of time. I was like, can you guys fit me in? I need an alignment. I need 2 new front tires. I have to get this done. Because now I'm almost afraid to drive. I don't have to drive far most of the time to go to the gym or whatever, but I do have to hop on the highway to get to my gym. So after seeing what these tires look like, I don't want to have my fucking tires exploding while I'm driving a mile down the highway to get to the gym, But the tire place was at first like, all right, let us know when you're done with the brakes. Give us a call. We will try and fit you in, but you're going to be here for hours, just so you know. So they said, bring a good book. I was like, oh, fuck that. And I hadn't gone to the gym yet. I wanted to make sure I could take care of the car first before I do anything else. So after the brakes are done, I go to the tire place. Thankfully, they said you could probably wait until Monday. Because the tire shop is actually right down the block from my job. So to sit there and take up my whole Saturday to do my tires, where on Monday I could just go, drop the car, let them do whatever the hell they need, walk to work and walk back and pick it up, seems a lot better. So I'm praying that this guy was right and I can wait until Monday. And I went to the gym yesterday after finding all that out. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw that I was very troubled about not being able to go to the gym at first because I really rely on my weekends to get my best training sessions in. You guys know I have a full-time job, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. So it's hard to really have enough time to get massively insane great lifts. I'm always crunched for time to some extent. So I rely on my weekends to get my really best glute lifts done and my heavy lifts done and my shoulders and stuff like that. So not knowing if I would be able to go at all was really, it sucked. And then I said the universe works in mysterious ways, and the tire guy said just come by on Monday. So fingers crossed, I'm going to try and get to the gym today, and I'm not going to be doing too much driving around and doing all, hopping around the island today, because although I've been trying to get my nails done for 2 months now, I guess today is not going to happen either. But whatever, this is my life. So welcome to my life. I'm trying to think of anything else that's been going on this week other than, I ordered a new pair of Shoe Fairy heels. Where are the other shoes I have? So, you like my pajama pants? So these are the Fabulicious brand. You can see they're not Shoe Fairy brand. I got these last year before I had ever bought my first Shoe Fairy heels. I just wanted a pair with, a little bit of glitter. I actually don't really love the fully glittered heels. A lot of girls have, the Olympians or even a Fabulicious version, a different not even a knockoff version, it's just a different brand, you know, they were actually around first, but some of them are totally encrusted in stones, whereas these are just scattered throughout. But I actually like this because it gives you a little twinkle on stage, but it doesn't distract you away from your body where you're like, oh my god, look at that girl's shoes. Initially, when I first started competing, I am still a lot into the older school rules where they would actually have on the NPC news online rules, you cannot wear shoes with stuff on them. No glitter, no designs, no strappy bullshit. You know, they wanted a plain acrylic clear heel. Now, throughout the years, people have been testing the limits, pushing the boundaries, and, you know, you were trickling in and started seeing the glitter on the heels. Now it's damn near every girl, from the first regional amateur show they do all the way up to the Olympia, people have the fully encrusted heels. The judges have said that they don't care so much about the shoes, they're not really looking at the shoes, but I just don't even want to have the shoes be something that's like looked at longer than my physique for 1 second. And ironically, when I was doing my individual posing routine at Nationals in December, Laura Lee was on the commentary. Skylar Lanier, I think her name was also, I believe, on the commentary. I think that's who it was. And Jerry was on the commentary. And they were actually talking about the shoes, and they had mentioned the heels. And I came out after a girl had the fully encrusted heels with just my mules on. They were totally clear. I didn't wear these. They're totally just regular Olympian mules from Shoe Fairy. That was my first pair of Shoe Fairies, but there were no diamonds on them, and I didn't have the straps, so it was just like this with clear. And they mentioned on the live stream, if you listen to it and look back, that they had said, you know, what is the difference between the shoes, the clear heels? There she is. She has the heels without straps, and her legs look a lot longer, you know, etc. So some people believe there is a rhyme and reason behind the shoes and which version to go with. So what I wound up doing is getting the Shoe Fairy version of these. So it's the scattered stone, not the full stone. I think they're called the Radiant Olympians. They do have a strap, but there is actually no stones on top. It's just the regular Shoe Fairy plastic on top, so it's a little bigger, it's much softer. These shoes I loved. I absolutely had no problem in them at Junior Nationals. I believe I wore them also at USA's. I didn't really think twice about the shoes at that point until I got my first pair of Shoe Fairy shoes. And after that, it's like walking on freaking glass compared to walking on feathers, you know? So I'm really praying that the Radiant Olympians, they should be here Monday or Tuesday, I think. I hope that they feel comfort-wise the same way as the mules. I just wanted to get a strap because my posing is a little bit different from last year, and I'll just feel a little bit more confident having my feet really secured in, because I'm also an 8.5, and although on their website, Shoe Fairy, they do mention with the Olympians to go a size down if you're a half size. I did not feel comfortable about doing that, so I wound up just getting the 9 because these are a 9, so I'm thinking how much further off could they be. So the mules, they are a little big. I fit in them just fine. I went to Nationals and I wore them just fine. My shoes weren't flying off on stage. I didn't feel uncomfortable, but I just want to make sure that it's not even something that I'm potentially worried about. Obviously, I know how to walk in the mules. I'm good in them. I can do my posing if worst comes to worst, but if I want to bring better posing, more comfortable posing, I can't be worried about the shoes at all. So fingers crossed. My hair is like annoying right now because I'm at like a leaning forward angle, so it like falls on my face, but fingers crossed that once I receive the shoes, they feel fine and I'm good to go. The good thing about Shoe Fairy is they actually are like 30 minutes away right in Freehold. And I know the last time when I had first ordered the mules, I was nervous if they were going to fit, and they already had said, you know, if they don't fit, we do free instant exchanges. You could come right down to the Shoe Fairy headquarters and exchange them right in person. So that's really good to know. If I really needed to exchange them for a different pair, I could always do that. I was at first going to get the strap Olympians that are just clear, plain, just like my mules, except with the strap. But I decided to just go a little bit more into the glam world and get these replicas because, like I said, I really, really did love the way these looked. This is like my favorite stage shoe style, but yeah, I just gotta make sure comfort-wise I am good. I tried wearing these like a weekend ago, I think, at the gym, just to put them back on and, you know, use them again, because they're sitting here, and my feet cramped up within, I would say, 5 minutes, and it was bad. Very painful. So I don't want to be doing any cramping during my posing. That's an instant way to make you not want to pose anymore. But my posing has been really good lately. I'm quite happy with how my physique is looking, truthfully, and I am getting a little bit of that FOMO of doing Junior USAs because I'm not registered for it. Hold on. You should take a sip too. But yeah, I feel like I'm damn near stage ready right now, so I have been actually increasing my carbs quite significantly on a day-to-day basis. For about 2 weeks prior to this, I was doing Monday to Friday low carb and Saturday, Sunday refeeds. And I just don't want to lose any of the muscle I'm having, and I'm getting lean very quickly like I always do or always did last year. So I can reverse into junior nationals and try and maintain as much fullness and size and shape as I can, but yeah, I just am regretting not doing junior USAs again because I'm damn near ready, and I have my suit, and I have my Pro-Tan, and my shoes, and tons of jewelry, obviously. I haven't looked into flights there or hotels there, but I'm not going to do a last-minute show again. I just know that waiting is going to be worth it. I'm going to do junior nationals as my warm-up for Universe, but if all goes well, maybe I'll win at junior nationals. Always, you gotta go into national shows being realistic but hopeful. You know, like, you gotta always tell yourself it's possible. Like, you never know, it could happen. Because that's the whole point. Like, you have to understand that, like, not every show is gonna be your show, but eventually it will. So, is it gonna be this one? Keep the hope alive. Believe in yourself that it will happen, that it can happen, because if you go into these shows with the mindset and the belief system that I'm just not ready yet, it's really not for me, if that's not realistic, then you need to shake those beliefs and start getting realistic with yourself. If you're damn near fucking stage ready and you look really good, give yourself that credit and say, I think I could do this. I think I can win. I'm excited to see what the universe has in store and what direction it wants me to go in, because that's all these shows are going to do, is push you in one direction or another. You're either going to love getting feedback and love changing and growing and getting better, or you're going to resent it and feel like either doing it in spite of what they say or doing the exact opposite of what they say because it's what you want to do. Some people don't understand that they have to build their physique in line with what the division is asking for, or you're never going to place well. So if you're doing all this work to get on stage and it's not even in line with what the division is asking for, who's to blame? You or the division, you know? You gotta understand you're going into a sport, into a competitive sport, where everyone else around you is trying to nail the criteria and nail how well they fit into the criteria. So if you're gonna be the one outlier at the show who does whatever the fuck they want, and, you know, a bikini girl who's showing up with a huge upper body and triceps and like a jacked ass back, moving her hair and showing her back in her back pose. Yeah, you may be so proud of that back. Believe me, I understand. I love training back. I wish as bikini girls we could show that off. But they're not looking for that. So if you're giving them a reason to mark you down, don't wonder why. It's not because you didn't work hard enough or diet hard enough. It's because you're not in line with what the division is asking for. So just keep that in mind. But, yeah, I guess this is now like a 15-minute clip. I like to ramble, as we know, but some of you have been enjoying these little rants and videos, and I've been getting some good feedback, so I'm gonna keep doing them. I'm trying to be real on here and show you that us bikini girls can have a real life on the side of competing, and that, you know, although I do aspire to be a soul like provider through Instagram and like creating content, and that would be my only source of income, that's not realistic either for me right now. So I gotta just keep working, keep doing what I'm doing on the side, keep building up my name and my presence, and whatever's meant to be will be. I'm open for it all. But I don't believe that anything is out of my realm of possibility in life. As long as it's something that I believe I can do, I'm going to work hard to try and achieve it. Until I'm not, you know? So, yeah, I'm going to start getting ready for the gym. It's 11:36 on the dot right now. So, I usually don't go to the gym until like 1, but I got nothing else to do. So, maybe I should wash my car. We'll see. It's a nice day, but I'll see you guys in the next clip. Sometimes I just look at my bikini just to smile and get in a good mood. She's so beautiful. Oh god, I cannot wait to wear this on stage, dude. Oh, she's so beautiful. Look at that. I could cry. Yes, I got this cute little case too. That's my dog snoring. From Amazon. I already kind of pulled it, snagged it in my drawer, but that's okay. It's really convenient. You could put your jewelry in here, you could put lip gloss, whatever. It's quite big and it's hard. These bags I don't love for competition suits because the connectors make me worried. They kind of just dangle in here however they will. So at least with the case, it allows me to kind of lay it how I need to and secure it a little bit better than the bags do. But yeah, this was the first suit I ever got from Ravish Sands. This is their bag, and the suit was like a burgundy red, and it actually stained the bag itself when it got wet with the tanner. Like, so yeah, the fabric bled on my body and in my bag because of the tanner. So explain how that happened. That was not fun. Hey guys, so I just got to the gym. I actually just put my phone on Do Not Disturb mode because my sister is texting us old pictures of my old dog, who is 17 now, but sending pictures from like 5 years ago, and he looks like such a puppy, and it's like literally making me cry. And then my dad's girlfriend is texting me talking about my dad's Jeep that he's lending her that I drove yesterday, and if I noticed anything with it, it's just driving me nuts. So I'm trying to focus here and do a little posing, so I'm going to try to do that and record a little bit of that and then go do my cardio and go train shoulders.
I'll be out in a second.
No, you're going to take your time. Power that. Tuesday. It is 8:11 a.m. I was up pretty early today, probably around 6:15. Me and the dogs got up. My eldest dog was whining at my door to go out, so I had to get up. So I got ready early, dressed, did my breakfast, made my lunch, had my coffee, in an attempt to go to the gym early, but I think this new coffee I bought is like too strong or something, because it's really fucking my stomachs up in the morning. TMI, but it is what it is, because I've noticed this past week I get up early enough to go to the gym, but I'm just going back and forth to the bathroom in excruciating pain. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find a new coffee to use, or maybe just not make so much per pot, because I actually use I use a Keurig machine, but I have the pods that you fill your own coffee into and then you just dump it out, because you know, it's just easier that way actually. And I was actually only filling the pods like much less than I used to do, because I noticed this, and even this morning my stomach's bugging out. Also, not sure if it's because I've been eating broccoli instead of green beans the past couple days. I usually have green beans, well, I used to usually always have green beans every day for lunch with my chicken and my rice or whatever, but I just didn't feel like green beans anymore. I wanted to switch it up, so I started doing Brussels sprouts like 2 weeks ago, and then my boss gave me a hard time about heating up Brussels sprouts in the office. Roll my eyes. So I stopped eating those just to not have to hear them bitch at me, and started doing broccoli instead. But broccoli is high in fiber, so maybe that's why my stomach's being fucked up in the morning. I don't really know. But I did just want to pop on here because my new Shoe Fairy shoes came, so I figure what better time than now to do a little quick unboxing and show you the new shoes I got. Like I said, they're right in like Freehold Manalapan, so it came in just a couple days. So yeah, let's open this up. So my first Shoe Fairy box with my mules is here. Shoe Fairy box number 2. Just what the boxes look like. Exclusively created by the Shoe Fairy. I can't read it backwards. And then, as we know, whoa, we won't stop until your feet look and until your feet feel and look amazing. Aww. What is this? Read this first. Online ordering can be hard, but your return process is easy. Okay, so if I need to return, I know that they do instant exchanges, so like I mentioned previously in the other video, if these don't fit or work, I can always go to Freehold and exchange them. So, I just hope that they are the same thing as the Shoe Fairy Olympian mules. I just hope that they feel the same. That's all I wanted with a strap. Moment of glory. There we go. Perfect. That's all I wanted. Perfect. I'm not gonna bug out and be like, oh my god, they're so stunning, because I have this shoe, like I mentioned. This is my original, this is the new. So they're very similar, but you could tell the padding. Let me pull this out so you could really see. Look at the difference between the pads. Granted, these are like dirty, but they have this really comfy cushion, which is why I love the mules, and this plastic is much softer than this hard shit. So you could even probably see the difference on camera, how easily this like melds and mushes together, and this is like rock hard. The only difference that I know is that this shoe has the stones on top and this doesn't, but who fucking cares? Not me. So I'm not going to try these on right now. I'll try these on later, but I just wanted to show my new shoes that I will be wearing to Junior Nationals in just 8.5 weeks. 7.5 weeks. Wow. Very cool. I just wanted to pop on here. It is Wednesday, 8:51 a.m., the 27th, 7.5 weeks out from Junior Nationals. I just did a little posing in my new suit for stage, which I absolutely love. It's so pretty. Sometimes I will just open my suitcase and look at the suit before I go to work. If I don't have time to pose, just to smile and put myself in a good mood because it's so beautiful that it does that to me. I could just look at it and instantly be inspired and have a good mood going. So yeah, I did want to mention that I also just did my first posing session in my new Shoe Fairy heels, which was amazing. Literally night and day in these heels versus the Fabulicious ones, which I've spoken about in the video previous to this. But sorry, I'm trying to get ready for work. But yeah, so I'm very, very happy that I bought those. They're beautiful. The Radiant Olympians, I think they're called. I think that's the ones I got, unless I'm confusing that with the new ones that just came out. But either way, I will post the link down below of the shoes that I bought along with my link. So if you guys want to use my code at the Shoe Fairy, you will get 10% off your order. So support me, buy shoes, jewelry, whatever. Actually, buy your jewelry from Stage Light Jewelry because that's my company. But yeah, so I'm very, very happy about those heels. I have to go to work today. My car is getting worked on today. My wheels are finally here, so they're going to be installed today. So I'm taking my pop's truck to work. I think the pickup, which is very, strange of me to be driving, but here we are. So yeah, I'm going to go get ready for work, go do my damn thing. Today is an off day from the gym, but I may still do a little bit of cardio when I get home later, but I'm doing a 4-day training split this week. Not trying to do 6 days a week of training at this point. I just don't feel like it's necessary. My calories are pretty low still, so I'm not going to be growing a ton heading into this show. So I'm just trying to maintain whatever I have and take advantage of as much time as I have. And you guys know with my job that it's difficult getting to the gym as much as I probably should. So I'm just trying to take the mental stress out of it and not expect too much of myself. If I get there more than I have to, great, but if I don't want to put too much pressure where if I don't get there for those 6 days that I feel like I'm a failure, because I'm in a really good spot going into the show. I know that I'm ready pretty much ahead of time. I don't have a lot more to do, so I can reverse into the show. So I'm just kind of rolling with the punches at this point. I did want to say that last night I slept absolute dog shit. I don't know why. I am in the process of tapering down from one of my prescriptions, so I'm wondering if it was that, because I was feeling a little restless, but it was more than anything one of those nights, which I have spoken about before on my vlogs, where I think part of my brain was asleep, but part was not. So I was running thoughts all night. I didn't feel rested, and I was finally closed down for the night and not conscious. I felt like I was lucid dreaming almost. I was consciously there still, but still having wild, weird, dreamy thoughts. My boss popped in at one point to yell at me about paper towels, and I found a roach clip, a joint roach clip, in a bowl of oats I was eating. It was just so fucking weird, but I didn't sleep. My alarm goes off at 6 a.m. and I'm up already. I'm still laying there oh my god, what happened? I hate nights like that. I know there's an eclipse happening this week, so that does, as woo-woo as it is, that does affect my sleep a lot. I am pretty in tune with the universe and all that shit, so I just don't know if that's what's going on. I also drank a different coffee yesterday than I typically have at my 2 o'clock coffee, so maybe that was it. I don't know. It could be a numerous number of things, so hopefully tonight I get some better sleep. So yeah, I'm gonna go get ready for work, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one.